Hey folks, how you doing? It is Tuesday, it's around noon, and I just wanted to come out and show you a few quick things in the garden. You know, I've got a ton of ideas. You know, I'm trying a new format here, and I've got a ton of ideas, but it really depends on what kind of a day I have. So today we're just gonna make a quick video and just show you some pretty cool stuff. I'm fairly certain that the heat wave has broke, at least for now. It feels a little cooler today. It's probably still in the upper 70s, excuse me, if not low 80s, but it definitely, there's less humidity, slight breeze, and when the breeze blows, it feels cool. I filmed an update video about a week ago, if I had to guess, and I showed you these petunias here, and they were probably like 3 or 4 inches shorter just a week ago. But I just wanted to show you folks how gorgeous this spot in the garden is. And the truly amazing thing is I didn't plant any of these petunias. These are all, I think I mentioned in another video, I may have planted some last year, but I definitely had just a huge swath of them 2 years ago, and they self-sow. So for whatever reason, they're just really happy in this spot. And I mentioned in my update videos that it looks like petunias are one of those plants that actually can tolerate a bit of drought. You know, the heat and the dryness of summer is like what they love. So I have been watering through here, and I've given them fertilizer twice, but this is one of the things that just amazes me about gardening. And you can see, because they came from seed, there's a lot of variability. There's some over here that it's like yellow in the middle, and then like a different color. Look at that, it's like a pastel, it's like a watercolor flower. And then just because we're doing self-sowing stuff, this meadow rue here, which is, you know, my hand is about 8 feet, so this is about 8 feet tall. This is another volunteer that just started growing like maybe 2 years ago. Last year it got so tall it kind of fell over on a windy day and was like going sideways. But you know, it wouldn't hurt if I just put like a stake or something here. But I kind of like the way it's reaching out for the light. And then with these impatiens here, I think I've already mentioned last year I went out to Lowe's and I bought, you know, a bunch of impatiens that were about this color. So I brought these pots inside with the impatiens in them over the winter, and every pot they basically died. But during the course of the winter, 3 of the pots started, you know, impatiens just started growing all by themselves. And then one of the pots, it didn't even start growing till I brought it back out in the summer. And now I've just got these beautiful pots of impatiens lighting up the landscape. And all I did is water them, you know, fertilize them every 2 weeks with liquid fertilizer. And anybody that watched yesterday's video, remember I showed you where I kind of dinged this one with the blower, but they're already kind of filling that hole in, you know, not with growth, just because I guess I didn't break them as bad as I thought. This little spot in the garden is kind of fun for me as well, because I obviously had petunias here and they've you know, sprouted and grown. I've still got the pansies in bloom I put in the spring. And then just to keep it interesting, I've actually got an impatient growing there. And I just noticed now this is actually, I think this is a BlackEyed Susan, or I'm gonna say it's a BlackEyed Susan, or it could be a purple coneflower coming up. And then over here, I've got this little swath of what I think are petunias, although the flowers are so small, maybe they self-sowed from a different planting of petunias. Maybe could they be bacopa, or, you know, some other newer plant. I feel fairly certain they're petunias. But what I like about this one here is it's actually like, it seems like it's a trailer. So if I get some staples and put some staples in this column here and just get some like green yarn and very loosely, you know, hold them to this column, I bet you I can be above the railing by the end of the season. I just think it's really cool. And then over here I've also got I've got the, why do I forget names of plants? Nepeta, catmint. I've got the catmint. There's always one catmint in this corner coming up. And then this would be another petunia. And then if we go back by the sidewalk, as I've been watering, I've been favoring, I just see them kind of coming through. So that's a petunia, that's a petunia, that's a petunia, that's that. And it's just really fun. There's one more down here. So when I water, I water my driveway to give this one some water. You know, folks, sometimes I have brief, almost fleeting moments in the garden where it all kind of comes together, and I'm not about getting it done so I can get to the next job, but I just, you know, a lot of times I'll talk about what conditions plants like, and I'll give them a try and see if they like it there, and if they don't, I'll just take it out and try something else. And you know, without getting too high on my horse here, you know, all those Impatiens and those Petunias are absolutely gorgeous. It didn't cost me more than some liquid fertilizer and some time to water. I almost feel like it's more satisfying than if I had bought the newest, latest, greatest plant. So maybe there's more to this gardening thing that we're all just scratching the surface of. I don't know. But anyways, folks, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video there. I hope you're enjoying my new haircut. My wife took care of that last night. I got to what I call hippie stage, and I got a nice clean shave today too. So spit and shine today. Take it easy, folks, and we'll see you soon. Take care.